Alright guys, welcome to the myfitnesspal app tutorial. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of how things work and how I want you to use it. So this app is really good and has a lot of stuff to it, and it might seem a little bit complicated and overwhelming at first. But you're going to have your dashboard, you're going to have your diary, which is what you will basically need in order to track your food daily. And the reason why we track our food is because we're getting an idea of how many calories is in certain foods and the meals that you usually eat, and you're gonna really learn how to eat for your goals. And plus, the app is gonna learn with its algorithm about your eating habits, so it'll make it much easier in future when you track and log food, which is really good. So I want you to go down to more, where the three lines are on the bottom right hand side. Click that and then scroll down to settings. Then I want you to scroll down to steps. Click steps. Don't track steps because that will distort basically the food, the calories allowance. You can set up all the other stuff as well, like diary settings. What I do want you to do is have your diary sharing to public. That'd be cool, because then that means anybody can see your what you're tracking basically. If I want to see it someday, I can go in and have a look. Let me see now as well what I want you to do. I want you to go to your goals. So go to the three lines where it says more, scroll down, go to goals. Now you're gonna have at the start your starting weight, so you should have your weight. You click that, you put that in. Your current weight is the same thing, really. And then your goal weight. So you can figure out how much weight you want to lose. That will be a healthy like weight to achieve, to get to. Now, if you're not sure of that, let's talk. We can have a chat about that one-on-one. Plus, I will have a document that will kind of help you figure all these things out, on like what your goals are, how many calories you should be trying to consume. But this app is great for kind of giving you a really good estimate. So when you've done that, you kind of want to go in and adjust your the rate of weight loss. So to lose half kilo per week is a good goal, or to lose 0.25 kilos per week is also a good goal. If you want to maintain your weight, that's fine. If you want to gain muscle, that's also fine. But to lose this much or this much, I think is too much. Especially now, you might be able to do it no problem for the first few weeks, but it might dishearten you eventually when you're losing weight and you're getting fit and your body is adapting and actually becoming smaller. So you're burning less calories. So it's harder to lose those big amounts of weights each week. So it's much safer and more realistic to lose half kilo per week or even a quarter kilo per week. So choose whatever you feel is best, this one or this one. After that, I want you to go into your activity level. So truthfully, I want you to read this one, and this one, and tell me which one fits you. Now, usually people overestimate the amount of activity they actually do per day. And this can kind of really help them find it hard basically to lose weight, because they're overestimating what they're doing and they're underestimating what they're eating. So this is why we need to have things really accurate and be truthful with ourselves. So if you're not really active and you're sitting at a desk most of the time, like myself to be honest, I would put that in, not very active. Now this doesn't, if you're training and exercising 3-4 times a week, I don't think that really counts. What we need to do is what your profession is. Like, what are you doing the majority of the day? Like, if you're a postman, you're going to be walking around a lot. If you're a laborer on a building site, you're going to be lifting, you're going to be climbing, you're going to be hammering. So you're going to be very active. So you could be this one. So that's where you're spending most of your day, being very physically active, lifting heavy stuff. Could be a carpenter, builder. And then being active, you could be just a little bit less. Food server, postal carrier, or spending a good part of your day on your feet, teacher, salesperson, you could be, just walking around a lot, but also sitting somewhat, and then not very active where you're sitting most of the day. So choose which one that suits you. Then I want you to scroll down to your nutrition goals, go into that. You're going to see then your calorie targets. So the calories that myfitnesspal has recommended for you is 1730. This is just an example. Obviously, your numbers are going to be different. So that's the goal that you're going to try and achieve. So you click into then your carbohydrates. You just click that. You're going to see carbohydrates. You're going to see proteins. You're going to see fats. I want you to change those percentages. The most important macronutrient and nutrient is protein, because it helps you maintain satiety and muscle as you lose weight. I want you to keep the fats at 30, and then adjust your carbohydrates until you reach 100% and go green down the bottom. So that's 40% carbs, 30% protein, and 30% fats. I think that will be an ideal starting macronutrient breakdown. And then up at the top right, click the tick just to confirm that, and it will adjust. So that's it for myfitnesspal. Now, that's for setting your goals. Now I wanted to just show you really quickly on how to actually track your food. So you're going to see breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. So what I want you to do is, I've already done one here. So 3 large eggs I've had for breakfast, let's say. So let's say for lunch, then I'm just going into add food. You can, to scan a meal or to scan a barcode, you need to have the paid version. So let's not use that. As you can see here, the history as well. You're going to see most recent history. That's myfitnesspal's algorithm having learned what I've eaten in the past. So it makes it much easier for me to just kind of, oh look, linseed, click that, high protein pudding, I have that quite a lot. So let's say that's my lunch. I've had a sandwich and a high protein pudding. So I click that, and that's my lunch. It pops up here then, and it gives you your total calories for your lunch, 410, and then each thing as well. So it's really, really handy in that way. Also, what you have to do at the end of each day after you have tracked your food is click complete diary, and it will give you an estimation on what you've done for that day, basically. And then you can also go down to nutrition on the bottom left here. Click that. It'll give you your week view, the average, and your daily view. So it'll show you how many calories you've eaten, how many calories you have left, and your goals. And then a breakdown of the actual nutrients as well. So the most important nutrient is your protein. So you want to be hitting your protein and your calorie targets. The rest, the carbohydrates and the fats always follow. They're not a big deal. Once you're hitting your calories and your protein, you'll be fine. So as you can see here, the protein is 52 of 130 is the goal. So I have 78 grams left. If you're looking at this throughout the day, you're going to realize, I have this amount of food to eat, and I have this amount of protein to get, and it gives you basically something to work towards. So as I said as well, you won't be perfect all the time, but each day you will get better, and you'll find it easier to hit your macronutrients and your calories and your protein targets each day. So guys, that's it for today. What I want you to do as well is each day, if you like, you can take a screenshot of this page after you've logged all of your food. You can take a screenshot and then post it in the school community, in the Body Transformations Games. So you're going to see here, you can post it. You put in a screenshot of myfitnesspal, yeah, and you just click the file, and you'll be able to share and be accountable, and have me check up on your diet in that way. So the more people sharing this stuff, realize to become more accountable to themselves and to the community and other people, and that'll really help you get into the best shape of your life. Over time, it will all accumulate. So well done, guys. Thanks for listening to this and going through. If you have any questions, just post them into the community if you have a question. All right, thank you.